What's up guys, ChrisHaleGaming here, and welcome to the new Call of Duty series that I said I was going to be introducing. This is one where I'm just going to be going through playing from the very first level and hopefully up to the last level, if I can do that before the new one comes out, which I should be able to do because they're still saying another 10 months or so before the new one comes out. So yeah, I'm just going to go through, show you how I'd start if you are new to the game, what classes to use and stuff like that. So straight away, as you can tell, you get the default like 5 classes. You can get up to 10 classes, but yeah, you only got 5 to start with, and the guns are terrible, no attachments, no nothing. So yeah, you just got to work with what's available. Personally, I always start with the ball because when the game first come out, it was overpowered. There's been a patch since now, so it's not so bad, but yeah, it's the best gun to begin with, my opinion. So I'm just going to remove this thing. I don't really use secondaries. Swap that up. Oh wait, there. Stuns. I prefer to use stuns, but personal preference. It's up to you. The ball, you don't start with any attachments or anything like that. So you just have to go along with what's available. Lightweight or low profile. I believe starting on team deathmatch if you're new to the game is the best way to. Well, if for anyone, it's the best way to go about it, just so you get used to it. And to play team deathmatch, a lot of people use UAVs because it's just a bog standard starter thing. So I'm gonna use low profile instead of lightweight, seeing as though I don't have the wild card, which is perk 1 greed to enable me to have both yet. Peripherals over blind eye because I just don't think that's necessary really. And toughness, yeah, really want to get blast suppression on, but you don't unlock it to level 2, so stick with toughness. Hardware, I don't think I've literally never ever used that. Immune to system hack, EMP, nano swarms, stun gun. Yeah, it's just not something worth using, I don't think. And nor is that. It's all about overclock. It's all about pace. What do you? They're only 3 you start with. So you start with a UAV, a remote turret, and a warbird. Not a bad setup really. Can't adjust any of them yet. No, wrong button. No, you can't edit them. But yeah, we'll just hop into our first game on Team Deathmatch and see how we do. Right, I'm back, guys. The first game's going to be a retreat. This is the very first game, as you can see. Everybody's level 1, bizarrely. Like, usually when you start a game, even though you are a proper noob and you are level 1, you typically come up against a few higher ranked players. So I was sat in this lobby thinking, wow, we could have a game and a half here, because presumably a lot of these other players aren't players that have played before. On my main account, I'm like 5th prestige. I've been playing this game a lot since it come out, so I may know a few things that these people don't. And in this game, as you'll know by title, because I'm going to include the score, you'll know that I do play well in this game. I don't typically intend to include every single gameplay because it'd take forever to get through a single prestige, then showing it all. And I think that'd get boring. So typically I'm gonna just like do say 5 or 6 games and then cut out the best bits and yeah, show my scores and stuff at the end of most games. But typically, yeah, this is just a one-off. I might show the second gameplay because this is obviously now this is pre-recorded, but I've just started this and I've done the first 2 games, and in both games I played awesome. In this game, I think my score was 28-8, and in the second game I was 42-10, which is a bit of a spoiler because I am going to include that video because it was a good game. But yeah, so as I said at the start, start with the ball. The ball is a strong weapon. I forgot to mention the AK-12. That's a pretty good weapon as well. I haven't used that post-patch, so don't go based on my info that's going to be a good weapon now. You'll have to give that one a try yourself, but say don't try and stick to just one weapon because you might be really good with another weapon, or you might like sniping. And apparently snipers are pretty good on this game, but I'm not a big sniper at the moment, but hopefully that's something I can include in this series. I'm going to try some new weapons out because I'm trying to teach you guys what I know, and in order to do that I've got to try stuff. So I'm going to give you all info I can on how to start now and just take it from there and hopefully learn new things myself. But in this game you can see that we're starting well. I've included everything, I think. I'm pretty sure I've just sped it up in situations where you don't want to be sat there watching me run around trying to find people. So I've included all my deaths, maybe not. I think I might have included like 5 or 6 of them. I think I died 8 times. But I've included all the kills, and yeah, hopefully my game plays can be similar to this, where I'll just get a good few kills in to speed it up and keep it thing. I'm gonna try and keep it quite short as well. I don't want to be like I class this as quite as a long a long episode at 8 minutes. I'm gonna try and keep it in between like this is okay, so I'll keep it to in between like 5 and 8 maybe. I won't have any less than that. But as you can see, first game we get a warbird and then die straight after we get the warbirds. That were quite lucky. They got high kill streak, but the warbird's not very good if you haven't got any like bonuses on it. It don't last very long, so as you can tell, I get a few kills with it, which is good. It's better than nothing. To say it's just a kill streak that I won't even typically use because I don't really use kill streaks. But to keep this interesting, I will be using kill streaks, and I am going to try and go for things such as DNA bombs, but I'm not like a long kill streak kind of player, so it becomes difficult switching up like that, and you have to really set up to go for stuff like that, so that'll be interesting. It'll be something I'll try, and I'm a specific game mode player, so I'd typically play like Search and Destroy, Hardpoint, and then on few occasions play Team Deathmatch and Domination. So again, in this series, I'm going to try and play every game mode and give everyone my feedback on what they like and what's best for you to get like kills and keep whatever you like. If you're a KD player, like now, I think Team Deathmatch is best game mode for kill to death ratio because I think it's the easiest game mode in the game. Whereas if you want to rank up your fastest and you like high intensity fast gameplay, you're not really bothered about dying quite a lot. Hardpoint, like that's the kind of player I am. I don't care about dying. I want to be top prestige in 1 day game time, but obviously that's not possible. But you know what I mean. Just try and keep it high intensity. But as I said at the start of the video, I put a low profile on because there were going to be a lot of UAVs. I picked up a lot of UAVs myself because it were only a 400 point streak, and that's only 4 kills. So it were easy. And I were reeling them off. The teammates must have been loving it. Because it seemed that even though everyone had the option at the start to use like the low profile, nobody did. So I was just hunting them basically, and they didn't have a clue. So yeah, that's the end of the game. I didn't quite manage to pick up the game-winning kill cam, which would have been nice to top off the gameplay. But I think in that game I ranked up to level 7, so it is quite easy, guys. If you go in quite intense from the very beginning, I can't quite see it, it's too small at the minute, but I have got 27 or 28 kills and like 6 deaths. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, and yeah, hopefully I'll see you in the next one, which should be coming tomorrow or Wednesday. So thanks, see ya.